Getting big curly hair is not easy if you don't know the right way to do it. My name's Tiffany Fink, and I'm an expert at big curly hair. For some, it's unachievable. For me, it's a go-to look. It's simple if you just know how to do it. If you want to learn how to get big curly hair, stick around and watch. To start off, I usually wash and blow dry my hair. Because my hair curls really easily, I can do this. For most, it's easier to curl their hair when it's dirty. Either way, you want your hair to be completely dry when curling it so it doesn't fry. Because Riley's hair is so thick and isn't used to getting curled, I did not have her wash it. It would also take light years to blow dry. For me, on the other hand, I don't like to curl my hair unless it's clean. The first step is to part your hair into different sections. You can part it into 2 different sections, or you can part it into 3 different sections. A lot of people choose to do 2 different sections, and they part it with a top and then a bottom. I do not suggest doing this because the bottom usually comes uncurled by the time you get done with the top. So I am going to break it into 3 different sections going around the head, so one on the right side, one in the back, and one on the left side. And this way I know that my curls are not going to be flattened, and since I'm going to hairspray each side, they all should be equally as curly as the other side. Now that you've parted your hair, it's time to start curling it. I'm going to use a 1-inch curling iron that I heated to 360 degrees. And I'm going to start about halfway up the hair, and I'm going to wrap it in the curling iron. As I move down the hair, I'm going to roll it up and slowly move farther and farther down the hair. This way I know that all the hair is getting into the curling iron. I'm going to hold it there for a little bit, and then I'm going to let it go. I'm going to pull on it a little bit after I let it go, just to let it kind of bounce so that it's not super curly. Now you want to do that for the rest of the hair. Now that I'm done curling Riley's hair, it looks kind of like this. It's kind of flat, and it's not really loose curls yet. It's still in that tight curly Q look. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start teasing it. To tease her hair, I start in the front and I grab a section. I tease it with my teasing comb. And then I spray it with hairspray. I do this with the middle section and the back section. If you can tell, I leave the hair in front of her face so that it can build up the volume while her other hair is laying flat. Now that I have those 3 sections teased and in front of her face, I'm going to have her flip her head over and run her fingers through her curls and kind of scrunch. After she's done, I'm going to have her flip her hair over. Your hair is going to look a little crazy at this point because you just messed it all up. Now you just want to run your fingers through it and kind of straighten it out at the top. You want it to have a little bit of knotting in it on the inside because that's where the tease is, and that's where the volume is coming from. At this point, you can pretty much do whatever you want with it. You can part it, you can flatten it a little bit if it's too much for you. I usually go over it with hairspray at this point instead of doing it too much as I go, and this will also help keep the volume. And we are done. It's really super simple. Riley's hair can be a big pain in the butt sometimes because it's so thick. So if I can do this to her hair, there's no reason you can't do it to yours. So no more complaining about how your hair's flat or you don't know how to curl it. You know all of my secrets to big curly hair.